if we are in one area, but the person we care for is in a different area, where do we go for the carer support?
Yeah, good question. Because sort of technically, the answer is the place where the person with needs for care and support lives. That's where the statutory obligation to support that carer exists, which sometimes can sound a bit daft, but that's how it's structured across the country. So councils may be sticking to that. There may be some flexibility around that in terms of, so mobilising is one way we can kind of sort of break across those boundaries a little bit in the support that we provide. But yeah, what's that like in Newcastle, Claire?
So we, as an organisation, Newcastle Carers get additional funding in from kind of grants and other sources, as well as our statutory contract that we hold with the local authority in the ICB. So it gives us a bit more flexibility. So I do definitely understand what you're talking about. Of our kind of statutory contract says that we would support carers where the cared for person, so the person with needs, lives in a Newcastle City Council area. But we approach that flexibly. So certainly with people like students, where they're up here studying and a long way from home, but still providing a lot of care and support to the person that lives kind of, maybe is right down south. Understandably, it'd be really difficult for them to access their local carer centre in their kind of home area. So we bend and tweak the rules wherever we need to make sure that carers get the support that they need, because at the end of the day, that's why we're here.
Ken, what about in the Teesside area?
Yeah, we do have one or two cases like this. The carer lives outside of our remit, and the caring person who needs care is in our remit. So we do work across that. It's it was challenging to begin with, because we're thinking, well, they need to be in the same. They don't need to be in the same household. They don't need to be in the same borough. The person is in our borough that we can take care of, just because we shouldn't penalise and should not be penalised because their loved one or the carer lives outside, by 5 minutes. So we make that allowance. The fact is that we will still support that carer because the person who's caring for is within our remit.